Mark Lascelles, Carl Darlow, and you're watching Newcastle Fans TV.
Hi everybody, welcome to the awards, end of the season chosen by you guys, which we asked you on Twitter. An incredible number of you have voted. Over 12,000 of you have voted on all these questions, which is fantastic. Thank you very much, and we've got a massive response. So we're going to begin. We're going to place a little bit of music and put some photos on, and we'll get the team of the season, player of the season, young player of the season, hero, best organisation, and so on and so on. So here's the VT. Question 1. Best supported away side, Leeds United. I was quite surprised by this. I thought Sheffield Wednesday would get this, but Leeds fans have reminded us on Twitter, of course, that they were the best supported side out of the shortlist from there. Question 2, best away performance at the ground this season. Massive 71%. If you just said Fulham, and to be honest with you, I have to agree with that. They're literally the best side to play St James's all year. Literally outbossed us, especially on the attack and left flank as well. Absolutely outstanding performance by Fulham, and it's a shame that they didn't make the playoff final. Bargain of the season, Kieran Clark, a massive 51% with Isaac Hayden on 34%. Looking at their shortlist there, you've got to ask yourself, yeah, that's probably about right. Kieran Clark's been a fantastic buy. I'm sure we'll hear from him again later on in these awards. Buy of the season, Matt Ritchie, a whopping 57%. That 12 million price tag from Bournemouth has been paid off with all the goals from midfield and his work rate. You know, is there any other massive surprises? Maybe you might have seen Dwight Gale and Kieran Clark a little bit closer to Ritchie, but Matt Ritchie deserves buy of the season. Personality of the season, this has surprised me a little bit. A lot of you went for Alexander Mitrovic. I thought DeAndre Yedlin would get this because of his personality, his dancing, his Instagram, his Twitter. I really thought Yedlin would win this, but you guys, the character that is Mitrovic, a 46%, 9% between him and Yedlin, not much in it in there. Moving across to the best media coverage, so people across the media, whether it's TV or the internet or radio, who cover Newcastle, you guys went, it was close, you guys went for the Evening Chronicle, the local paper, for their commitment and following Newcastle. Very close to NUFC TV, who I have to give massive credit, have improved vastly this season, and hopefully we'll see a lot more improvement from NUFC TV next season as well. Most improved player. This was very close. Look at the top 3. Paul Dummett sneaks it, I have to say, is probably, well, he has had his best season. 31%. Johan Gouffran is 1% behind him. He's had a great first half of the season. And Carl Darlow, 29%. So that was very close, but Paul Dummett just nicks that one. Moving across to the unsung hero, someone who doesn't really get much mentions. And this again was close, 1% in it. Isaac Hayden nicks it with 38% of your votes. Paul Dummett just behind him on 37, so it's very close for unsung hero. Best kit, a lot of yours, no surprisingly, vast majority, whopping 66% went for the home kit. Obviously we all know now we've got a new sponsor for next season, but out of the options that were shortlisted, you guys went for the home kit. Best organisation, look how massive the Gallagher flags influence that they've had on this list. A huge 75% of yous went for the Gallagher flags. No other person, no other company, no other organisation come close to that, so big hats off to the Gallagher flags. Heroes of the season, there's no surprise in here. Yeah, Rafa Benitez, a huge 81% of gets the votes. We all love Rafa. That's not a massive surprise. I'm sure like 81% of them went from this. That's not surprising. What a job he's done. Completely changed the season. New players into the side. And we'll probably see it again over the summer as well. A vast majority of the players will be leaving and coming in. Goal of the season. Quite a big chunk of went for the Jonjo Wonder Curler from miles out against QPR when we won 6-0 in August on that sweaty, horrible night down Loftus Road. Well, if you want to call it horrible, it might have been a beautiful night. But Ayoze Perez's team goal, that was notable, 28%, you know, that was a fantastic goal. That was team goal of the season, but individual Shelby nicks that one. Best atmosphere, St James's Park. No surprises there when we found out being crowned champions. St James's Park went nuts, the most I've ever seen. The likes of the Milburn, the Leazes End and the East End celebrating with the Gallagher. That's not surprising there. The night promotion was quite special in my opinion as well, but being crowned champions, no huge surprises there. Young player of the season, huge credit goes to Isaac Hayden, a whopping 61% he is. No other player comes close. Isaac Hayden, signed from Arsenal, had a good spell out on loan at Hull last season. Came to St James's Park, a bit of an unknown. and he's made that alongside Jonjo Shelvey, that centre midfield, his own. Best celebration was actually went for Dwight Gale's going up, going down celebration, the third goal against Barnsley on the last day of the season. No other celebration comes close. Richie's corner flag, where he kicked the corner flag, got 20%. But you guys went for Dwight Gale. Game of the season, no surprises here. A huge 84% you went for that massive comeback against Norwich. 3-1 down in the 90th minute. We'll get 2 goals and we'll win it 4-3. Everybody's piling on each other. I had a £1 bet on that Newcastle would win that game 4-3 as well. So I was over the moon. What a game of the season. I have to agree with you on that. Player of the season, the final award, Matt Ritchie gets a huge, look at that figure, 74% of your votes. No other player comes close, but you have to say all of those 4 players on that list have been outstanding. Dwight Gale with his goals, Kieran Clark, what a bargain buy, and of course Jonjo Shelvey as well. What a season for all 4 of them. And we're moving across to team of the season, your votes. We asked you on Twitter, of course, to rate the players this season, and we're going to be playing the Rafa formation, the 4-2-3-1 formation, because I think that's only fair. Let's crack on with it. Carl Darlow gets an 8 with 54% of your votes, giving him an 8. DeAndre Yedlin nicks it from Vernon Anita with 45% of you, giving him an 8 rating. Jamal Lascelles just gets ahead of Chancellor Mbemba with 47% of you voting for a rating of 7. Kieran Clark, what a buy, rating a massive 9 by 47% of you. Paul Dummett didn't really have much competition at left back with a 7. 40% of you voted him a rating of that. Isaac Hayden, a huge 8 in his debut season. 55%, a big portion of his chosen 8. Alongside him, Jonjo Shelvey, a massive 9 rating. 39% of you give him a 9. Player of the season, Matt Ritchie on the right hand flank, a huge 69% of you. That is massive. Give him a 10. Unreal. In the number 10, you ever had the choice of Perez or Diame. You guys went for Perez. 50% of you went and give him a rating of 7. On the left flank, just because of the vast majority of the vote, Christian Atsu sneaks ahead of Johan Gouffran, who also got a 7, but the higher number, 52% of you give to Atsu. And of course, up top, Dwight Gale, 23 goals, absolutely outstanding, and he missed a big chunk of the season being injured. 48% of you give him a rating of 9. So that's the team of the season. Is there any surprises for you? For me, no, I think that's pretty much spot on what you guys have picked at home. There you go, that's the awards chosen by you guys on Twitter. Thank you very much. Like I said, over 12,000 of you has voted. That's mental. Thank you very much. Any surprises for you, of course, let me know. Any notable mentions that weren't in any of those clips or any of those photos there, of course, get your comments down there below. And thank you again. What a season it's been, hasn't it? And the videos will continue rolling on. Got so much lined up for you as well over the summer. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.